Somebody call the law. Somebody call the law. It got to be illegal for me to be so wrong.
What up, though? Heist man, the folk talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions, man. Sad news coming out of the wrestling world today, man. Hulk Hogan has passed away at the age of 71 of a cardiac arrest. I think this happened down in his home in Florida, man. R.I.P. to the Hulkster. I know y'all want to say it, man. We're going to say it right now. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. That same Hulk Hogan right there, man, that Booker T was talking about back in the days. The Hulkster, the Hulkamaniacs. Yo, this was an icon, man. This was an icon. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, man, I'm talking about his name is beyond wrestling. He beyond a celebrity. He is world renowned. On 7 continents, everybody know who Hulk Hogan is. He up there with Michael Jackson. And for this day and age, I say Snoop Dogg. Everybody know who Snoop Dogg is. Everybody know Michael Jackson. Everybody know Hulk Hogan, man. R.I.P. to him. I know he has some political beliefs, man, and all that stuff. Cause the last time we saw him was on the Raw debut of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And he got booed out the building, man. And that was the last time we saw him. Or this is the last time I saw him. But it's beyond that, man. We got to give him his flowers because that's the Hulkster, man. If it wasn't for him, wrestling would not be what it is today. I don't think it would have survived. He commercialized it, put it on his back. He was never the greatest technical wrestler, but he sold the product, man. Like, if everybody was a Hulkamaniac, man, eat your vegetables and all that, you know, drink your Wheaties or eat your milk. Did I say eat milk and drink Wheaties? Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Like, this dude, man, he surpassed everything, man. Is like I said, is an icon. You can't even call him a celebrity or a wrestler or wrestling, whatever you want to call it, man. This the Hulkster, man. We got to give him his flowers, man. He did things like he played Thunder Lips when he played in those Rocky movies, man, or whichever one he played in. Damn, he loves some thunder, man. Do it. Thunder in Paradise. Y'all remember that? There's a show that came on with TBS. I think they tried to do him like they did The Rock and give him WCW Thunder. Remember they gave Rock SmackDown, so he wanted his own show or something. Yeah, you know, Hulk Hogan did a lot, man. He did a lot. Suburban Commando. Do y'all remember that show or that movie? I very vaguely remember, but he did do movies back in the days, man. No Holds Bar with Debo. He was Zeus, but it's Debo. Even got Debo a damn WrestleMania moment. Or was it SummerSlam? I forgot, man. I'm old, so I know these things, man, watching this. But that's Debo from Friday. Debo wasn't no wrestler. Debo was just a big nigga. And they got Debo in wrestling. That was crazy, man. I hated that part of No Holds Bar when he held him up to my son. What is that I smell? To my Dookie. Nah. I hated that part, man. But yo, let's get back to Hulk Hogan, man. The Hulkster. What is this? Rockin' Wrestling Saturday morning. Who is that? Red from Big Brother with that beard on? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. He had a cartoon. Hulk Hogan had a cartoon. I mean, that's Junkyard Dog and that's the Andre. I'm about to say Andre 3000, but Andre the Giant and other. I see the Iron Sheik back there. Damn, this crazy, man. He had a cartoon though. Hulk Hogan. I'm telling you, man. He was it. He was it, man. Well, he had cereal. Look at this. Hulk Hogan was everywhere, man. I had this toy right here. Look at that. The Hulk Hogan wrestling buddy. I remember as a kid getting that, man. That's the one I wanted. I remember when they first came out, they had, who was it? It was Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake, the $1 Million Man, the Ultimate Warrior. I think them were like the first 4. Then I remember who else? The Big Boss Man. Who else came after the Big Boss? I think Bret Hart, Undertaker. But like them first few ones, man. Them first few ones with Hulk Hogan. Like man, that's when they had the gimmicks and stuff back in the days, man. But yo, Hulk Hogan, man, he passed away, man, and this is weird, man. We know the things he done been through, man. How he done got you know, he fell out with black people, basically, man. Everybody loved Hulk Hogan, man, until they heard that phone call Hulk Hogan had, and that phone call, if I'm paraphrasing it, what it said, it like, first of all, it was a recorded phone call or something, or leaked phone call. So the whole racist thing that people go back and forth and stuff with that, man, is like, he wasn't advocating to do no harm to black people, but he said some crazy fucked up things about black people. So that's what, but it was on a recorded phone call that was leaked. If we never heard that, we'll never know that about him. You see, we going back and forth, man. And the thing he said, like I said, if I'm paraphrasing what he's saying, he told her, like, look, if you gonna be with a big nigga, be with a rich basketball player nigga that's gonna get some paper and you gonna take care of you, baby. And he ain't do nothing but what every father would do. But he did it kind of, you see that? There's that little fine line. He ain't tell her don't be with one and don't bring one home and don't do that. Frothing at the mouth. Oh, don't bring no nigga home. Ooh. Oh, no, that's Ultimate Warrior. Macho Man. I think they had Macho Man dolls, too. Because I think he had the glasses on. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though, man. So the whole Hogan thing, what he did about his daughter and said about his daughter, he just told her, look, if you're going to get one, get you a rich one. That's kind of crazy, but he did do that, man. He also had a little bit of controversy when he, what he was doing, Bubba the Love Sponge, his wife. I think he had an entanglement with her and it was recorded on and he had to go to court for that. When he went to court for that, I think he was going to court as Hulk Hogan instead of Terry Bollea. I think this is Bollea. He went to court as Hulk Hogan, so he was allowed to wear his do-rag in court because Hulk Hogan was in court. It wasn't Terry Bollea in court. Like, he fought for that to have his do-rag because he didn't want to show that skull bowl, that shoulder sack he got up there. And he had that hair for a long time, man. That was an iconic look. Man, everybody loved some Hulk Hogan back then, man. They loved him before that phone call. It's crazy, man. R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan. He wore a do-rag in court. You can't get nobody. You can't wear no hats or nothing in court. Hulk Hogan, yes, you an icon for that, bro. You had a black do-rag. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan, man. What else you do? Hogan knows best. You had your own TV show. That's your daughter right there. She went on to be in TNA and have who was it? Bubba Ray Dudley. They had some shit, man. His son, he wound up going to jail and he did murk something. I remember all this, man. All this stuff like off the brain. I ain't do no research for this shit, man. What else his wife do? Oh, you remember that? Him and his wife broke up and she was banging them young dudes and shit, and that's crazy, man. I know Hulk Hogan whole life, man. And he wasn't allowed to go back on the property on the show, and he was on the boat, him and his daughter. And I can't go on this. I can't go there, brother. He's looking at the dog in the yard on his big mansion. His wife ain't did no. She ain't lift no weight. She ain't slam nobody. She ain't jump off. She ain't do none of that, but she get all that man money, man. That's crazy, but that's how it happened. The biggest thing about Hulk Hogan, though, that I can say that everybody know is when he turned on I forgot who he turned on and where it was at. Was this WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Bash at the Beach? I think that's what it's at, man. Y'all are the somebody gonna be the real historian. I think he was the Ultimate Warrior or Macho Man, but he turned on. Look at this, man. This was real. When he turned on, whoever he turned on, I forgot who it is, man. They really filled that ring up with trash and litter and everything, man, because that was a moment. That was a real moment in wrestling history, man. That was real. You couldn't fake that. For him to come out there to save the day and do that leg drop and boom. And made the NWO. Formed the NWO right then that day, man. And I don't care what nobody say. Everybody was in love with the NWO back then. That was the real deal. That was a group before, it got turned into them. Everybody was a part of the NWO, then NWO Red, and you're like, come on, man, what you doing a part of the NWO? But look, man, I even got my NWO doll right here. Look at this. It's mine. I got one. I got toys, man. It's Hulk Hogan. Roar. Had the beard, the mustache shaved and stuff, and That was a crazy look. Came out with a good top. Hold on, what you call it? I got a picture. Hold on. I got this saved in my computer as something else. This ain't the one I had for the show. Hold on. This is one of my favorite pictures right here. Hold on. Right here. Boom. Look at this. Everybody thought he was going to write, he was writing NWO, but after all them allegations came out and shit, man, not allegations, but after that phone call, everybody saying he's writing the N-word now. That's just the beginning of it. But man, that's what it is, man. R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan. Even though he had his political beliefs and he got booed off the stage and out the building, and he done made them things. And right now, I see what they call it, the Black Twitter. I see on Twitter that a lot of people ain't really going in on him like that. A lot of people is, just because they simple-minded and can hold on to an ideology of what they think he did and how it went down or whatever. But it's called a spade, man. He was an icon, man. He was a legend. He passed away at 71 years old, man. Where this happened at? I want to get the correct place. I don't know, man. Let's say it happened in Florida, man. Let's say it happened. I know in his home in Florida. Is it Naples, Florida? I can't. That's not important, man. Where he passed that. I just know it was Florida, and he passed away, man. Hulk Hogan, gone, 71 years old, man. They say death come in threes because 2 days prior. What we had Michael Jamal Warner from the Cosby Show. He passed away. Then the next day we had Ozzy Osbourne from Black Sabbath. Is it Black Sabbath? Crazy Train. I forgot. I think that's the name of that group. And now we got Hulk Hogan. I think Chuck Mangione just passed away too. So I don't know, man. It's a weird time right now, man, to make you just hold on to your people, man. Love one another and everybody and all that, man. But you gotta think past that, man. It's like, I know we packed him up. We smoking. Hold on. What's some weed at? I know I got some weed around me somewhere. Oh, I ain't got my lighter no way. Okay. We smoking on Hulk Hogan packs and all that stuff. But when it all boils down to it, man, Hulk Hogan was a legend, an icon. And it's sad, man. It ain't sad. It's just more of his big news. This ain't really, I ain't sad about it, but it's sad news. If he was a little bit more beloved right now in this time period, somebody still love him, and I ain't trying to take no love away from him, man. It's just, it's tricky right now. It's tricky to say you sad for him, especially when I ain't. But it's a little tricky situation because he did all that, but he still was all that. He still was everything I just showed in that, man. And this is more beyond that. That's just things that came out of my mind that I thought of, like, what did he do? Man, I forgot he did Thunder in Paradise. This shit is off my brain, man. And I just put it in picture form because that's what I thought of. And I just looked up a picture and did it. But, R.I.P. Hulk Hogan once again, man. 71 years old, the icon, the legend, the greatest wrestler. He Mount Rushmore. Like I said, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, it wouldn't be a lot of people. I mean, where did he get his gimmick from? Superstar Billy Graham? Didn't he look like that? Superstar Billy Graham? I think so, but he just commercialized wrestling and the colors, and I found out why he wore red and orange too, or red and yellow. They said he did it because it was the McDonald's colors. Everybody loved McDonald's, and it was over 1 billion sold, and he wanted to keep that thing of being. That's why he chose them colors, man. That's crazy. Just looking back on it, man. That's crazy, man. It's still shocking to me that we lost the legend. That is the greatest sports entertainer of all time. He is the reason why everybody else doing this, man. He put it on his back and turned it up. He was like, okay. That's crazy, man. Anyway, I go live on the channel every Friday at 9 p.m. talking about something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be. I just know I will be live and it will be Friday. Come through and holler at me, man. Hit that like button, the comment button, the share button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. All them good buttons you got to hit to get this pimping that I'm putting out when I put it out. And one more time, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea, 71 years old, man.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
All right. This time, but I'll be back, and sooner than you think. Wherever there's prejudice, ignorance, inequality, I'll be there.